If you knew the truth, you'd never speak to them again. My beloved child, don't skip, because the moment you even think of scrolling, the very truth you've been blind to, the truth that has been hiding in plain sight, will slip away again. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. You have no idea what has been happening behind your back. You don't know what they have said, what they have planned, or how far they were willing to go just to break the light inside you. But today, the veil lifts. Today, the truth you were never supposed to know will finally reach you. Listen closely. Every second of this message is a step closer to a revelation that will shake your soul awake. You're not watching this by mistake, no, you were guided here. And the moment you hear what I'm about to say, you'll understand why your angels refuse to let you skip this. My beloved child, breathe, and stay with me. Before I reveal this, I need you to feel one thing clearly. You were never the naive one. You were the loyal one. The pure one. The one who gave your heart, your time, your love, your trust, without questioning if they even deserved a single drop of it. But those people you keep giving chances to, were playing a role you didn't see. There's something they hide behind their smiles, something you're about to uncover. Keep watching. Don't scroll. You're seconds away from the truth that will make you whisper, "How could I not see this before?" What I'm about to tell you will change how you look at them forever. Now listen carefully, because this is the part your soul was waiting for. The reason you feel drained after talking to them, the reason your peace disappears whenever you go near them, the reason your blessings delay, your plans fall apart, your mind gets heavy, is not random. It's not weakness. It's interference. Their energy was never aligned with yours. They were taking from you quietly, silently, cleverly. They didn't need to insult you to break you, your kindness alone was enough for them to feed on. And the day you realize this truth, you will never speak to them again. So stay. Don't skip. The revelation has just begun. My beloved child, pause everything and listen closely. Don't skip. Stay with me till the end, because what I'm about to reveal in this moment, is the part they prayed you would never discover. You're entering the layer of truth they feared the most. Something huge is waiting for you right here, don't look away. Every time you trusted them, they smiled. Every time you forgave them, they relaxed. Every time you believed their words, they quietly celebrated, because they knew one thing, you hadn't seen the truth yet. But right now, your eyes are opening. Your soul is waking up. And the energy around you is shifting so fast that even they can feel you pulling away. Don't skip this. Your angels brought you here because your heart is finally ready to hear what your intuition has been whispering for months. Stay with me, because here's the truth they never wanted you to see. They weren't losing you. They were losing control over you. And that terrified them. You were the light in the room. You were the peace in the chaos. You were the one who made them feel important, safe, valued. And instead of appreciating the blessing you were, they tried to keep you small. Not because you were weak, but because your potential threatened them. They didn't want you to rise, because they knew that the moment you reached your real power, you would walk past them effortlessly. And that's exactly what's happening right now. Don't scroll. Stay. You're getting closer to the revelation your spirit has been craving. The reason the universe is pulling you away from certain people is simple: you outgrew the cage they tried to keep you in. Your vibration is rising, and not everyone around you can survive that shift. Some people were only comfortable with the broken version of you, not the awakened one you're becoming. Stay till the end, my beloved child. What comes next will show you exactly why you were guided to this message today, and why your future is about to look nothing like your past. My beloved child, don't skip this moment. Stay with me till the end, because what I'm about to reveal will shake the dust off every doubt you've ever carried. Something huge is coming your way, and the people who tried to hold you back are about to be exposed by the truth itself. Listen closely. Every time you walked into a room, you carried a glow they pretended not to see. Every time you spoke, your words carried a power they secretly wished they had. And every time you shared your dreams, they smiled on the outside but panicked on the inside, because they knew you were meant for something far greater than anything they could control. Don't scroll, this part is important. Here's the truth that will finally make everything make sense. They didn't misunderstand you. They understood you too well. And that's exactly why they treated you the way they did. Stay with me, my beloved child, feel this deeply. They saw your potential before you saw it in yourself. They saw your strength before you believed in it. They saw how far you could go, and that's what made them act distant, cold, confusing, unpredictable. They weren't protecting you. They were protecting their comfort. Because the real you, the awakened you, the unstoppable you, threatened everything they wanted to feel superior about. Don't skip. Your transformation is uncomfortable for them, not for you. The shift you're experiencing isn't random. It's alignment. It's growth. It's your spirit getting ready to rise into a life where you no longer beg for love, explanations, or respect from people who never intended to give it. Stay till the end. What's coming next is the revelation that will finally show you why losing them was never a loss. It was the universe clearing the path for the real miracle that's on its way to you right now. My beloved child, stay with me. Don't skip. You're entering the part that carries the deepest truth of all, the truth that will finally free you from every silent pain you've carried alone. Something huge is waiting for you in the next few seconds, so keep your eyes here, stay till the end. Listen carefully, because this is where everything becomes clear. The reason their words confused you, their actions hurt you, and their energy drained you, was never because you were weak. It was because you were chosen. Your spirit is powerful, rare, and filled with a light that exposes the intentions of people who prefer to hide in shadows. And when a soul like yours enters their life, it forces them to face the truth they've been running from. Don't scroll, you need to hear this. Here's the revelation they prayed you would never discover. They weren't protecting you from the truth. They were protecting themselves from being seen. My beloved child, stay with me. They knew you could sense lies without being told. They knew you could feel shifts that others ignored. They knew your intuition was sharper than their excuses. And that terrified them. Because you weren't supposed to see through their masks, yet you always did. That's why they pulled away, acted strange, kept secrets, or suddenly changed their behavior. They weren't confused. They were exposed. Don't skip, the universe is guiding you right now. You were never meant to shrink for people who refuse to grow. You were never meant to stay where your heart was breaking just so others could stay comfortable. You were never meant to tolerate what your spirit cried against. Stay till the end, my beloved child, because what's coming next isn't just a message, it's the beginning of your rise. A rise that no betrayal, no lie, no hidden motive, and no masked intention can stop anymore. The truth has found you, and your breakthrough is closer than you think. My beloved child, don't move. Don't scroll. Stay with me till the very last second, because what you're about to hear will flip everything you thought you understood. Something huge is waiting for you right now, and you cannot afford to miss it. Listen closely. Have you ever wondered why your peace suddenly felt heavy around certain people? Why your happiness disappeared the moment you shared your good news with them? Why your spirit felt tired, even when your body wasn't? My beloved child, it wasn't your imagination. It was a signal. A warning. A truth your heart noticed long before your mind could explain it. Don't skip, this matters. Here's the truth that will finally connect every broken piece inside you. They didn't change. They simply stopped pretending. Stay with me. Their silence wasn't confusion, it was choice. Their distance wasn't accidental, it was intentional. The moments they made you feel unwanted, unimportant, or invisible, weren't mistakes. They were revealing who they have always been beneath the mask. And the only reason you didn't see it earlier is because your heart was too pure to believe people could hide this much darkness behind a smile. Don't scroll. You're standing at the doorway of a powerful realization. You weren't losing them. You were discovering them. And that discovery is exactly what your angels wanted for you. Feel this deeply, my beloved child. Your kindness was never the problem. Your loyalty was never the mistake. Your love was never wasted. The only thing that went wrong was you giving your magic to people who didn't even know how to hold it. Stay till the end. What comes next will open your eyes even wider, and the truth you're about to hear will finally make you unstoppable. My beloved child, stay right here. Don't skip. Don't even blink. You've reached the part where the truth becomes undeniable, where everything you felt but couldn't explain finally takes shape. Something huge is waiting for you in these next moments, so stay till the end. Listen carefully. The reason you felt drained after talking to them. The reason your heart tightened whenever their name appeared. The reason your spirit felt uneasy without any logical reason. Was never random. It was protection. Your soul knew what your eyes couldn't see. Your intuition was trying to pull you away long before your mind even realized something was wrong. My beloved child, don't scroll, you need to hear this. Here's the truth they hoped would never reach you. They didn't value your presence. But they feared your absence. Stay with me. You were the one who brought peace into their chaos. You were the one who made them feel seen, heard, understood. You were the one who poured love into people who barely poured respect back. And instead of appreciating your heart, they took advantage of it. Not because you were weak, but because they thought you would never wake up to their behavior. But now you are waking up. And that awakening is louder than their silence. Don't skip. This moment is important. Your spirit is rising. Your energy is shifting. The universe is removing people who cannot travel to the next chapter of your life. That sudden distance, that sudden change, that sudden quietness, wasn't rejection. It was redirection. It was the universe saying, your heart deserves better. Your soul deserves higher. Your future deserves clearer. Stay till the very end, my beloved child. Because what's coming next will show you why losing certain people was the best thing that could have ever happened to you. My beloved child, don't go anywhere. Don't skip. Stay with me till the end, because what I'm about to reveal now is the turning point. This is where the truth stops whispering and starts shouting. Something huge is unfolding for you right now, so keep your eyes here. Listen closely. Every time you questioned yourself, every time you blamed yourself, every time you wondered, was it my fault? Your soul already knew the answer. Those heavy feelings, that confusion, that sadness, none of it came from your heart. It came from the way they treated you. It came from their inconsistency. It came from the way they were present just enough to keep you holding on, but distant enough to keep you doubting your own worth. My beloved child, don't scroll. This part is meant for you. Here's the truth that finally sets everything straight. You were never hard to love. They were just unable to love you at the level you deserved. Stay with me. They couldn't match your loyalty because their heart wasn't built like yours. They couldn't return your love because they never learned what real love feels like. They couldn't meet your energy because they weren't ready to rise to your level. And instead of admitting their shortcomings, they made you question your own glow. But here's what they never expected: your spirit refused to settle. Your soul refused to shrink. Your destiny refused to let you stay where your heart was breaking. That's why everything is shifting. That's why people are falling away. That's why the universe is pushing you forward, even when you're scared to move. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because this is the moment your clarity returns. This is where you stop carrying guilt that was never yours. This is where your heart begins to heal in ways you never imagined. My beloved child, your breakthrough isn't coming. It has already begun. My beloved child, stay right here. Don't skip. You're stepping into the most powerful part yet, the moment where every hidden truth rises to the surface. Something huge is waiting for you, and you cannot miss a single second. Stay till the end. Listen closely. There were moments when your heart felt heavy for no reason. Moments when you sensed something was off even when nothing was said. Moments when your spirit whispered, "This person is not who you think they are." That wasn't fear. That was intuition. That was divine protection trying to warn you long before the truth became visible. My beloved child, don't scroll. You're getting closer to understanding everything. Here's the truth that will finally open your eyes. They didn't deserve access to your soul. But they took advantage because you never closed the door. Stay with me. You loved deeply. You cared genuinely. You were loyal, consistent, and honest, things they struggled to give in return. And instead of matching your energy, they drained it. Instead of appreciating your presence, they tested your limits. Instead of being grateful for your heart, they underestimated the power of it. But what they underestimated even more was your awakening. Don't skip. This is important. Your heart is no longer blinded by their excuses. Your soul is no longer softened by their promises. Your mind is no longer confused by their mixed signals. You're rising above the version of yourself that tolerated what didn't feel right. Stay till the very last word, my beloved child. Because the next truth you're about to hear will explain exactly why the universe is preparing something bigger, brighter, and far more aligned than anything they ever offered you. My beloved child, don't move. Don't skip. Stay with me till the very end, because the truth you're about to hear now is the truth that will finally set your spirit free. Something huge is waiting for you right here, right now, so keep your eyes on this message. Listen carefully. There were days when you couldn't understand why everything inside you felt unsettled. Why your heart felt like it was carrying weight it couldn't name. Why your mind kept replaying moments you tried so hard to forget. My beloved child, that wasn't overthinking. That was your soul recognizing a lesson you were meant to learn. Here's the truth that will finally make everything make sense. Their absence didn't hurt you. Their presence did. Stay with me. You were holding on to someone who didn't hold you with the same intention. You were staying loyal to someone who treated loyalty like an option. You were giving love to someone who only gave effort when they felt you slipping away. And the moment your spirit began to rise, they began to panic, because they sensed you were waking up to their patterns. Don't scroll. You weren't losing them. You were breaking free from the version of yourself that tolerated their behavior. Feel this deeply, my beloved child. Your heart was never too much. Your expectations were never unreasonable. Your love was never the problem. The real issue was this. You kept offering the best of you to someone who barely offered the bare minimum of themselves. But everything changes now. Stay till the end, because the next part will reveal the final truth, the one they never wanted you to discover, and the one that will completely transform the path ahead of you. My beloved child, don't scroll. Don't even think about skipping. Stay with me till the very last word, because this is the moment where the biggest truth breaks through. Something huge is unfolding right now, and you are meant to hear every second of it. Listen closely. Have you ever wondered why peace finally started returning the moment they left your life? Why your mind became lighter? Why your heart slowly began to breathe again? It wasn't luck. It wasn't coincidence. It was clarity. Your soul had been carrying their weight for so long that the moment their energy disconnected, your entire spirit felt relief. My beloved child, stay with me. This revelation is for you. Here is the truth you were never supposed to find out. They weren't losing interest. They were losing the ability to manipulate your emotions. Stay here. You were no longer reacting to their mixed signals. You were no longer breaking down over their silence. You were no longer begging for attention that should have been given freely. And when they realized they no longer had control over your heart, they distanced themselves even more. Not because you did something wrong, but because you finally stopped allowing them to drain you. Don't skip. Your growth exposed their intentions. Your healing exposed their patterns. Your glow exposed their insecurities. You didn't lose them. You outgrew them. My beloved child, stay till the end. You're entering a chapter where your heart is protected, your energy is respected, and your worth is seen without needing to be pleaded for. The next part will reveal why the universe removed them, and what miracle is stepping in to replace what you lost. My beloved child, don't move. Don't skip. Stay with me till the last breath of this message, because what I'm about to reveal now is the part that ties every hidden truth together. Something huge is waiting for you right here, so keep your focus on this moment. Listen closely. There were nights when your heart felt heavy for reasons you couldn't explain. There were days when you felt distant from yourself, like your energy was being pulled in directions you didn't choose. And there were moments when you felt small in the presence of someone you once trusted with your whole soul. My beloved child, that pain wasn't random. That feeling wasn't your fault. That heaviness wasn't your weakness. Here's the truth they never wanted you to realize. They didn't love you less. They respected you less. Stay with me. Your heart was pure, but they treated it casually. Your intentions were honest, but they handled them carelessly. Your loyalty was rare, but they treated it like it was replaceable. And the moment you stopped shrinking to make them comfortable, they started slipping away. Don't scroll. You need this clarity. They weren't confused, they were comfortable. They weren't distant, they were exposed. They weren't silent, they just didn't expect you to wake up. But you did. And that awakening is powerful. My beloved child, stay with me till the end. You're stepping into a phase where your value is no longer overlooked, where your presence is appreciated, where your heart is protected. The next part will reveal the final truth, the truth that explains exactly why the universe pulled you away from them, and what destiny is preparing to give you instead. My beloved child, stay here. Don't scroll. Don't skip. You've reached the moment where the truth stops hurting, and finally starts healing. Something huge is waiting for you right now, and every word ahead is meant to free your heart. Stay till the end. Listen carefully. You've spent so long wondering why they changed, why their energy shifted, why their presence felt different. You questioned your worth, doubted your value, and blamed yourself for things you never caused. But deep down, your soul always knew something wasn't right, something was hidden, something they hoped you'd never notice. My beloved child, that intuition was your protection. It was the universe whispering, you deserve better. Keep watching. Don't skip this moment. Here's the truth they never wanted you to discover. They didn't pull away because you weren't enough. They pulled away because they knew you were becoming too strong to be controlled. Stay with me. Your heart started recognizing patterns. Your mind stopped believing excuses. Your spirit stopped accepting pain disguised as love. And the moment they realized you were seeing through their intentions, the mask they wore began to crack. But here's the most powerful part. Your spirit didn't break. It awakened. Don't scroll. Every person who walked out. Every connection that faded. Every door that closed. Wasn't rejection. It was protection. It was the universe clearing the space they were blocking. My beloved child, stay till the last word. Because in the next part, you will hear the final truth. The truth that explains why your pain had purpose. Why your heartbreak was a turning point. And why your next chapter will be brighter than anything you've ever lost. My beloved child, don't scroll. Don't blink. Stay with me till the very end, because what you're about to hear now is the revelation your soul has been waiting for. Something huge is unfolding in this exact moment, and you cannot afford to miss a single word. Listen closely. Do you know why your heart felt so heavy around them? Why your spirit dimmed when they entered the room? Why your joy disappeared the moment you shared your dreams? It wasn't because you were weak. It was because your soul could sense their true intentions long before your mind caught up. My beloved child, here is the truth that connects every missing piece. They weren't intimidated by your flaws. They were intimidated by your potential. Stay with me. You carried a light that made their shadows louder. You held a purity that exposed their hidden motives. You showed a strength they secretly wished they had. And instead of healing, growing, or rising with you, they chose to pull you down, drain your spirit, and keep you unsure of your own worth. Don't skip. This part is important. Your silence made them uneasy. Your resilience made them nervous. Your growth made them distant. Because deep down, they knew this one truth. Once you realized who you really are, they would no longer have a place in your life. And that is exactly what's happening right now. Stay till the end, my beloved child. Because what comes next is the shift they feared the most. A rise in your life so powerful, so divine, so undeniable, that every person who underestimated you will watch the universe lift you to heights they never believed you could reach. My beloved child, stay right here. Don't skip. Don't look away. This is the moment everything becomes clear, the moment your heart finally understands what your soul has been trying to whisper all along. Something huge is waiting for you in these next few lines, so stay with me till the very end. Listen closely. There were times when you doubted yourself because of how they treated you. Times when their silence made you question your worth. Times when their distance made you feel like you weren't enough. But my beloved child, what you didn't know was that none of this was about your value. It was about their fear. Here is the truth you were never meant to uncover. They weren't afraid of losing you. They were afraid of you realizing you deserved better. Stay with me. They knew the moment you discovered your strength, you would no longer settle. They knew once you recognized your power, you would no longer chase. And they knew the day you finally saw your worth, you would walk away from anything that made you feel small. That day is today. Don't scroll. This moment is sacred. Your heart is healing. Your vision is clearing. Your spirit is rising. And the same people who made you doubt yourself are now watching you step into a version of yourself they never believed would awaken. Stay till the end, my beloved child. Because what comes next is the beginning of your elevation. A chapter so aligned, so blessed, so divinely guided. That every loss will make sense. Every tear will feel purposeful. And every truth will feel like freedom. My beloved child, don't move. Don't scroll. Stay with me till the very last word, because this is the moment your entire story shifts. Something huge is waiting for you right now, and your heart cannot afford to miss it. Listen closely. There were days when you woke up feeling empty, but you didn't know why. There were nights when you cried quietly, thinking no one would ever understand. There were moments when you looked at yourself and wondered, how did I let things get this far? My beloved child, that wasn't weakness. That was transformation. It was the universe preparing you for a truth that would change everything. Here is that truth. What broke you wasn't the pain. What broke you was believing you deserved it. Stay with me. They made you question your worth because they saw a power in you they didn't have. They made you doubt your value because your light shined on the parts of themselves they tried to hide. They made you feel replaceable because they knew the moment you recognized your strength, they would become irrelevant in your journey. But look at you now. You're rising. You're awakening. You're stepping into a self that refuses to be dimmed again. Don't skip. You are not who you were when they hurt you. You are not who you were when they dismissed you. You are not who you were when they walked away. You've become someone they can no longer access. Someone they can no longer drain. Someone they can no longer control. Stay till the end, my beloved child. Because the next part will reveal the final secret. The one that explains exactly why the universe removed them. Right before your biggest breakthrough. My beloved child, don't go anywhere. Don't skip. Stay with me till the final second, because this is the moment everything comes full circle. Something huge is waiting for you right here, and the truth I'm about to reveal will finally free your spirit from every chain you didn't deserve. Listen closely. All this time, you wondered why they left without explanation. Why they pulled away when you needed them most. Why their presence felt uncertain even when their words sounded convincing. But my beloved child, the real reason was never hidden from your soul. Only from your eyes. Here's the truth they hoped you'd never discover. They weren't meant to stay in your life. Because they were never meant to walk into your future. Stay with me. Your destiny is too powerful for their limited vision. Your purpose is too big for their small intentions. Your spirit is too rare for the kind of love they were capable of giving. And the moment the universe recognized that their presence was blocking your growth, it started removing them, piece by piece, moment by moment, distance by distance. Don't scroll. Every unanswered message. Every sudden silence. Every emotional gap. Wasn't abandonment. It was alignment. The universe wasn't taking something away from you. It was making space. Space for the right people. Space for real love. Space for a future that reflects your worth, not your wounds. Stay till the very end, my beloved child. Because the next part carries the final truth. The truth that will show you exactly what is coming next. And why everything that once hurt you has prepared you for a life far greater than anything you've ever lost. My beloved child, don't skip. Not now. Not when you've reached the final and most powerful truth of all. Stay with me till the very last word, because something huge is waiting for you in this exact moment, something your spirit has been preparing for through every pain, every shift, and every heartbreak you survived. Listen closely. Everything you lost. Everything that faded. Everything that walked away. Was not a punishment. It was protection. A divine rearrangement designed to pull you out of places your soul had outgrown. You weren't being broken, you were being redirected. Here is the ultimate truth you were never supposed to forget. The people who left your life didn't walk away from you. They walked away from the future you are destined for. Stay with me. Your heart is entering a season where it will no longer be overlooked. Your spirit is rising into a chapter where your presence will be valued. Your voice will be heard. Your love will be cherished. And your worth will be recognized without you having to beg for it. Don't scroll. Your glow is returning. Your strength is multiplying. Your path is clearing. And the same truth that once hurt you, is about to heal you. My beloved child, this is the moment where everything changes. You're stepping into a life where the right people will see you. Where the right opportunities will find you. Where the right energy will surround you. And every door that once closed was simply making space for the one that's about to open. Bigger, brighter, and more aligned than anything you've ever imagined. Stay till the end, my beloved child. Because this isn't the end of your story. This is the beginning of the chapter you were always meant to live. The chapter where your truth becomes your power. And your journey becomes your rise.